Good morning and happy Wednesday, everybody. Hi now, Pixel. I'm not using, because I have lights on in the kitchen, I'm not using any of the screen brightening thing, or illumination, whatever they call it. I'm getting my second cup of coffee here. I'm like, you know what? Do some indoor testing with this bad boy, because I really haven't done a lot. Usually that's when you see grain and stuff. There's been a few incidences where it's been a little bit off, but so far, someone did comment that it does seem like it's a pretty decent camera system and it could compete with the iPhone, and I kind of agree. I mean, there's some shortcomings I've mentioned time and time again. You can't get all the features you want all at the same time. Can't have, the audio enhancement, the video boost, and 4K 60, which would be my optimal way to film, but anyway. Alright, second cup of coffee is heated, and finish editing here, and get a shower, and get ready for work. 6 to 1. Something's a little frustrating here this morning is the simple fact that I got up, everything was in the timeline last night, and it's still trying to render the freaking video. I don't know why it didn't render last night. A little frustrating. Now, it slows me down, because now when I get done, I can't even export. I just rebooted it, and it's like starting the render completely over up here. A little frustrating. Trying to get an idea. Looks pretty good on the screen. What the hell was I even going to say? Oh, so my trick with getting the footage and the pictures, mainly the pictures with HDR, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it yesterday, if I use my PhotoSync app and send them to the iPad or the iPhone, I get no more pink photos, and I get my HDR photos. If I send them straight to the MacBook, like plugging it in, I can't import into Final Cut with the Google Pixel directly. I have to send it into Photos and then slide it from Photos app into Final Cut. Google will not allow Final Cut to read it for some reason. Now, her S22, I did get those moon pictures off of it this morning, and I plugged it in. I did not unlock it for developer, and I was able to import them in directly into Photos. So that whole unlocking it and do an Android transfer, you don't need to do that on a Mac anymore. So it's a waste of time, and it causes way more issues. I remember using that app way back in the day when I lived on Louisa Street. And the one day I completely lost my entire vlog because I deleted stuff and I shouldn't have. But anyway, alright, I'm gonna finish the last few minutes here because I don't think I think I'm about 5 minutes away from being done. Let it render while I'm in the shower. Alrighty, well, this is a double test, side by side. Pixel, it is illuminated. Lights, camera, action, and we are running so freaking late. Takes me between 7 and 8 minutes. I got literally 9 to get there. I'm hoping that intersection is not closed. But yeah, I got the Pixel going, and I'm gonna be a little off on the Pixel because otherwise I get the back of the screen on the Pocket. So if I want to do this, I need to move the phone over a little bit. So, oh man, it is dark out still at 5:52, and it is super foggy. So, oh, that's super awesome. And we got rain overnight because everything is wet. That's probably why it's as foggy as it is. It's a car saying 72 already. It is. I didn't look at weather today at all, so. Oh, the one thing I want to really try with the Pixel is it actually has night sight time lapse. That should be interesting. I think that has to process, but nonetheless, I already did zip the first couple clips over just to make it work right. One of the videos I watched, I cannot remember the guy's name, but they were testing out the Pixel, and they were saying that when you use the microphone, like the DJI's, something about audio sync not staying in, and they had to keep syncing the audio with the Pixel, which is kind of unusual. So, especially if the transmitter's plugged in. or the receiver. I always forget what's what. The microphones are the transmitters, and the thing you plug in is the receiver. So, yeah. Let's do it this way too. That way I can turn my light off. 7 minutes. Yeah, Pocket's a little wonky because the road. Oh. Why is my eyesight off? I don't know. So that's just in standard. Obviously, I don't want flashlight on in this mode, but let's do a little night testing with it with driving, because the image stabilization is going to really show its face when I hit all these bumps. There's a lot of them. You'll see the jitter. The other big difference will be the fact that the Pocket is constantly filming in 4K 60, whereas, especially in low light situations, I think the Pixel would have to be at 30, but because I want the voice enhancement on, yeah, it's always in 30. So the image quality will be a little bit darker with the Pocket, but it will be more stable. And honestly, like Mike said, in low light, the Pocket's actually less grainy in 60 than it is in 30, which is kind of unusual. That doesn't normally work that way. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Well, I don't know. Today's been a weird day for me. I woke up fine. I was fine, but man, when I got here, the energy level was just not there today. It's over with. I am gonna run to Sheetstow and check. The left front tire keeps showing. I don't know if it's inaccurate or if it's actually keeps losing a pound. It comes back up when I'm driving, but it's lower than the rest. Driving me nuts. Oh boy, I wasn't really paying attention when we opened. I know I did see some people standing outside, but it got really dead in there over lunchtime. I had to cover a break. Alright, so she wants an icy. That works out. Yeah, thunderstorms are supposed to be coming in around 2 o'clock today, and it feels a little cloudy outside. So, whew, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's not cold. Hopefully the butter will be okay in here for a few minutes, because it's, she wanted butter, and we got those little cat entrees for Mojo for her end-of-life meals. She's so annoying. She's more annoying. She's as annoying as Mateo barking. She's meowing. It's like, go away. Every time you walk in the kitchen, she follows you in. And she takes forever when you give her something. Ooh, we have rotisserie chicken at home. Ooh, what was I going to have? Ooh, I have the chicken fries. I don't know. One or the other. Chicken fries are really good, though. I thought they were really good. For what they are. Last night's meal? Yeah, I wouldn't buy that again. Not that it wasn't good, it's just not enough. It's too, it looks like a big bag. Throw it in the pan, it's like, really, that's it? It does not look very pretty out here. Well, I tell you what, this casement case on the Pixel is very slippery. Even though it's soft, it's hard to hold like I hold the iPhone. Yeah, alright, so the case that has the shutter button built into it just arrived. Finally. When the hell did I order that? For Juden, whatever how the hell you say that. That's still preparing. That's not even remotely even on its way. Like I said, it did say September, but completely forgot. Tomorrow is Miss Princess's birthday. Priya's birthday tomorrow. She is going to be 6 years old tomorrow. So we might treat her to either going out to McDonald's and getting ice cream or cook for her on the grill. I hope this storm releases some of this heat because it is suffocating out here to breathe. It's not a very friendly breathing day. Oh, lovely packaging. Yeah, came from Perth Amboy, even though it came from overseas. Alright, I'm going to open this up, show you guys what it is, and we'll discuss it as the day goes. Unfortunately, here's the downside to it. It is a case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. That's it. It will not work on the 16 Pro Max, especially if you put a shutter button on it. It won't work on a 14, so it's not universal. Whereas for Jordan, whatever, you know, MagSafes, I can use it on the Pixel, I can use it on, you know, anything I can MagSafe, as long as it can connect to Bluetooth. Hey, it's raining. It's raining hard, too. Right? You know, looks like the baby birds have grown up to the point of moving out, so they're all gone. Hopefully they're okay. Don't see any remnants of them there. But fortunately, all the plants, that one's kind of looking a little peaked. The fern is still alive, and that one is very dead. Alright, we're just finishing up another episode of The Rookie. Took my tail out real quick, and had to capture this before I missed it. Got about another couple minutes of the show, so I don't know if it's still going to look this pretty. But beautiful night. We did have a nice little storm come through. The skis are out now because of the rain. And I don't know about this case. It's pretty janky. Yeah, as I was saying, the case showed up. I'll show it to you guys. But it is... They did not set... Well, first of all, the shutter button sticks constantly. Which is horrible. So you start taking a photo, you take a photo and it just jams it down and it doesn't work. But you take the phone out of it and it doesn't do it. So I don't know if it's putting pressure on it in some way that's designed wrong. There's like this fake little dial on the top of it that's like not even part way off. It's crap. It's not good design at all. And the grip on it is just not holdable friendly. I'm having a hard time holding it right now. Might as well just hold it like this because it's beveled backwards. It doesn't give your fingers anything to grip onto. So yeah, I'm not overly thrilled with this one. Hopefully the other one is a lot better designed because this is a sick joke and I forget how much this thing was. Amazon carries them too. Do not buy them. If it looks like a camera with a Bluetooth shutter for your iPhone, don't waste your money on it. It's not worth it. Well, I figured I'd put a hat on my head, try to protect my forehead, and sprayed myself with bug spray under my neck. The only thing I don't have is on my hands and my... deer just ran across out of the woods. Holy shit. And I was like, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. Wow. The baby, though. I don't think it was an adult. Looks like we still have some beautiful sky. Mateo, stay on this side of the road, buddy. Yeah. That person has no clue that they were a good 45 seconds from a deer running in front of them. Wow. I mean, I hear things down here once in a while because this is down behind that warehouse, but this is actually part of the building. But the wildlife lives down through here. That's why I worry about this section at night. Nature come out and eat us. Deer I'm not so worried about. It'd be more of a bear, raccoon. God, you don't know how vicious they could be. When you get down there and see that beautiful sky, then you can call this bad boy a night. We're chasing all kinds of wildlife tonight. I just got a rabbit. Flushed him out. Tail, you're wrapping me up, dude. You went around the back of me looking for the bunny. Come on, get on this side of the tree. He fell off the recliner earlier. Terry had to get up and he wasn't paying attention. Next thing you know, he's laying on the floor on his head. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately right now we're just, because we dropped down a little bit, we're a little low. But, ooh, damn mosquitoes. And of course, the spotted and spray, my face. I don't like getting that crap in my face and in my mouth. Then they go right after it. I don't know if a hat's a good idea. That way they can't get the back of my head. So, yeah, I think I got that one. I think I killed that one. Alrighty. Took him down by the vet. And Priya, I don't know. hopefully she feels better for her birthday tomorrow. What did you get in sister for her birthday? She's like, nothing. Yeah, anyway, so I sprayed my legs, my arms. I can't afford any more mosquito bites on my legs. And honestly, I think a lot of what's wrong with my legs is the fact that when I did that little cut back in there, I think I got myself into something. I had stickers all over me, and I think I might have gotten into some poison of some sort, because I see some spots that's like really, it's itching like crazy, but it looks like poison something. You know how it kind of like, I don't know, gets red and bubbly. Been putting hydrocortisone on it. They're itching a little bit right now, but not unbearably like sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Mosquitoes just need to die. They just need to go away. I'm sick and tired of dealing. I thought the gnats when we were up at World's End that time were bad. At least they were just hovering. These damn things are landing on you and biting the shit out of you. It's not cool. Oh, such a pretty night. Yeah, we didn't really get a thunderstorm. We just got some rain. But that really drew the mosquitoes out. But it's allowed us this beautiful night. Come on, shoot up. Thank you. Get a little higher. What time is it anyway? 8:10. Yeah, and regardless, even if so there's always cars sitting down here. I think they were like puppy training last night. This foggy section going on over here from the rain. What do you guys think? How does the Pixel look? Does it look okay? I think the low light quality is actually pretty good. You know, this is a lens that would not be normally great. Man, that still looks good. I'm not even in night sight. Can you turn? No. It's kind of disappointing that you can't turn the flash on while recording. Some of them you can. This one you can't. But how's little man look in the dark? That's on the 0.5. One. At least on the screen it looks pretty good. But like I said, it's always dimmer than it needs to be. Let's see what it looks like in post. Switch off him. Dynamic range comes back pretty fast. Yeah. I mean, in the screen right now, I'm going to say it looks a little bit more colorful than what my eyes are seeing. But I like that personally. I like it being a little more vivid. And the front-facing illumination, I'm really impressed with. Actually, this will let that be clear behind me. Actually, let me spin this around. Where's that spot right there? Put it over my shoulder here. Yeah, that is so nice. Yeah. I don't know. There's parts of me that are on the fence like, you don't really need it. Take it back. You got other people that need phones. Yada, 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 which is true. But it's difficult because it's like the things it does well, I feel like I will use. I mean, obviously, how much have I filmed with this? I don't film this much with the iPhone. Granted, it's something new. It's a new toy. But can't do this with the iPhone. Can't illuminate with the front-facing camera, which, without having the whole old rig I used to have, which is a pain in the ass, you pull it out of your pocket, and this is usable. So, I don't. That's what I was getting to. The flashlights with this, though, are not. There's no automatic. You have to manually turn them on. You have to manually turn them off. I stop recording, and because the light is on, it stays on. The screen illumination doesn't go away. The flashlight on the back does not turn off just because you hit stop. The light is on or it's off. So, wish there was kind of like an auto feature like the iPhone has. Because it's one more step you have to do when you go to... Well, you lock it, it's going to shut down. But I mean, if you just leave the camera and it'll stay on. I wanted to give it a test with one of my favorite scenes. Might have to do a picture here too while I'm at it. That tree. You know what? For fun. pull back to the ultra wide. Mateo's chasing something. I should probably pay attention to what he's doing. So, one downside with the Pixel is the face unlock does not work in the dark. It is trash. You have to be well lit for it to unlock, unlike the iPhone can be in complete darkness and will unlock. I don't know about Samsung. I really never played around with it that much. The other trick I did when we were down by the vet, actually could see my arms still had like the bug spray, like it was still visible on my arms. Kind of just took my hands on each arm and just wiped my face and the back of my neck and my ears with it. So far that seems to have helped. So overspray my forearms and then wipe it on my face that way. Spraying yourself in the face is probably not a good idea. So, alright, get Princess out for a quick walk and then call this bad boy night. And like the iPhone and the Samsung, there is a quick launch feature. Double tap the lock button. Huh. Okay, so it does give you two. I get confused by the different cameras. How many lenses there actually are on this thing? Kind of testing out the different ones. All right, got birthday girl. Tomorrow's birthday, and Princess will be 6. And every morning is kind of a little bit of a fight with her, so I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow she feels good. We can treat her well for her number 6 birthday. It's funny because Chell's birthday is tomorrow too. She'll be 5. So iOS 18, no, I'm running iOS 18.1 and beta 3 came out today? Yeah, beta 3. It's not going to be part of the release with the 16. I guess because this has got the Apple Intelligence and whatnot, and the newest thing they just added was basically their version of Magic Eraser. I don't have a lot of photos to really play with it too much. I should try like a picture of Priya with a leash and see if it erases the leash nicely. The couple things I've tried, basically like Brandon Butch said, is it doesn't do well if the subject is like behind you and the cutout touches you, it screws it up. And I find that to be very true. Haven't played with it a lot, but the little bit I have has not gone too well. Okay, put the light down so I can see if any deer are going to run out in front of us. See what just the light off of the headlamp does for this, because I don't really know the flashlights work on the Androids quite as bright as the iPhone does. Right, we'll give the flashlight a chance here as well. Show Priya. Let's see what ultra wide looks like in low light. That's never been a good thing. I mean, see, this is where she has the advantage. She has the white on her. And it does make a big difference in the low light. Mateo, because he's so dark, always seeing his pattern, he just kind of grains out pretty hard. Don't get me wrong, if you're an Android user and you want something that's going to have a decent camera, I prefer this over the Samsungs personally. Just have not liked what they've done with their cameras over the years. But there's glitches with this. There's little caveats that I'm like, why can't I film in like the highest resolution with I don't understand what the audio enhance has to do with 60 frames per second and video boost. In this days and age, why can't this phone handle that? I mean, it seems like it's, I haven't turned it off to really notice the difference, so I should do kind of an audio test tomorrow, maybe with it back and forth, just to see. But I did do a side-by-side test with the Pocket this morning. See how that comes out. Alright, just for a quick little iPhone, and go to ultra-wide with this scene. It's really neat right there. Got that glow. And then we have the Pixel. And then go to ultra-wide. See now, can I jump to 5? Yeah, I can. It's on a scroll bar though. It's not like... It's the other thing, like depending what camera mode you're in, the zoom lever is completely different versus each mode. Like I've got a whole slider with this one versus when I'm in 60 frames per second without the audio or the video boost on, I get ultra wide, wide, and telephoto. You basically just tap. I don't understand why there's differences. Like right now, the zoom lever on this is a scroll bar. But if I were to turn different modes on, turn video, basically when you turn the audio enhancement off, it changes the slider for zoom. Why? Anyway. Alright everybody, I'm going to take her down by the vet, let her do a little bit of sniffy sniffies. Sky's pretty much fading out now, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning as always. Miss Princess's 6th birthday! Yay! And guys, have a good night and stay safe.